It's 8:34 a.m. I'm going to start marking out my candle. So right now my account balance is a little under 50,000. This is my fourth evaluation account that I'm on. The first one I was doing through tradovate, and then as you can see the 3 at the end, as you know, this is my third account now with Apex. So yeah, and actually this may be more than 4. This may be like 5 because I think I failed tradovate 2 times if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. So this is either my 4th or 5th account, evaluation account, should I say. Still haven't passed yet. Okay, I'm on the MNQ. Today's date. I'm gonna start with the daily time frame. So previous day high is right there. Right here. Previous day low is down here. Dropping down now. Looks like we're in a bullish, not bullish, yeah. Looks like we're in a bullish, dropping down here to the 1 hour. We're just gonna go to deleting some of these old entries. I can mark out yesterday. Oh, that's already there. That was yesterday's high. Asia's high can get marked out. Asia's low is already taken out. I can mark out London's high. And we're still, I can mark it out. Even though it's still moving. Okay. Go down to the 5 minute. Okay, so those are my potential entries for today. Gonna do 8 contracts, and we'll get back on when we're close to one of our entries. So it's 8:53. I finished moving on my levels, but I want to try something new, so I went in for 2 contracts at this time, even though I'm not supposed to go until 9:30. I just want to see what, how the market, I mean, I can obviously see how it moves without being in the trade, but just want to get in the trade and see what it is. So this is for my 40-point take profit stop loss. Again, just 2 contracts, so I think I'm risking like $150 or $160. Yeah, like 160. So we'll see how this plays out. trade. $170. So new account balance is $49.63. So as you can see, it just moves super slow. Because it's not the market typically doesn't open until 9:30, so very slow. Although what I was looking for was high volume, and it shows the volume. Because it was high volume, I thought it would be okay. See, 22,000, there's 22,000, 23,000, 19,000, 21,000. So it's quite a bit of volume. It started dropping down around here. So that last candle was only like 8,000. But yeah, I do still believe it's gonna go down because one of the other, I'm looking at a few different confluences now that I'm integrating into my strategy. Not, so gung ho on them yet. I'm just looking at it like the ICC, so the indication, correction, and then continuing. So I do believe it's gonna go down and continue down. It's just a matter of it needs liquidity first, I believe, and then it's down further. So I'm not gonna get it again though. But I do want to probably just draw like a circle. I'll draw a circle with this. Yeah. Put that in yellow. Just to, notate where I thought it was going to be indication and see if it ever ends up going down to correcting and see how far up it goes to pull more liquidity. Alright, so now we're just going to wait till the official 9:30 open for let's take. It's 9:03 right now, and actually, because it's less volatility in the summer, I was thinking that not only about my 40 stop loss because of the indications for the market. It's not way off. The other was because for some reason these past few weeks at 9:30 they go like hundreds of points and they go down. I don't know, but I don't know. So like 9. I'm not getting in the trade right now, but I just want to show you that this is what I was talking about. So you see I circled where I thought the correction was going to be, and like I thought, it did continue. So indication, correction, continuance. So let me see. It did go, so how many points did it end up going up? It went up 62 points, and I was at 40 points, right? So I was at 40 points, and it did, like I said, went short like I thought it was going to. Another thing I was trying to do to figure it out, I said I would, if you draw a square around 2 candles, okay, so another thing I was told before was that if you draw a square, the midpoint is where it would go up to pull liquidity, and that's exactly what it did. So it went up close to the midpoint. Sometimes it'll even pass the midpoint by a little bit, pull liquidity, and then go right back down in the direction which you were, believing it to go. So it did it, it went up, got liquidity, and then went right back down. So indication, correction, continuance, and the indication like a large candle going in a direction followed by like another candle or candles, but then it just goes across and then it will continue in the original direction it was going in. But this is where I really should have entered, so I have a limit order for it. It does come back down with this 3 contracts. So currently I'm only in for the 5 contracts. If price comes back down here, I'll enter me for the 3 contracts. So here's my stop loss for the one I'm currently in, and my take profit. And for the limit order, my entry is here and my stop loss is down there. Take profit is up here for 40-40. Okay, the reason I'm moving my take profit down is because I see this level, which looks like it's been hard to break through. So actually I'm gonna move it right below it, like right there. Okay, so this is my 40 right here, take profit, but I'm doing it a little bit higher, but not as high. Okay, so we were able to win that trade. So we won that trade, but it never hit our limit order. So I'm going to get out of this limit order. And so our total profit today, remember I already lost like 100 something today. So far our total profit is 293. So I'm a little over 50,000 right now. I am going to see if I can get into another trade. So you see this blue line I had marked out. I'm not actually sure why I put it there, because really the blue line should have been down here because that's where I targeted also. But it did go up as far as here. but that's cool. I'm good with what I took. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys this what I have marked out. So remember the blue line I had marked out because I said that, look, it's like price never went above. See these 4 candles, price never went above it. So I kind of set my blue line here. Actually should have been a little closer to there. All right, so right there. So I said if a candle closes above it, then more than likely it'll continue in that uptrend. So a candle did close above it, but what I learned a few weeks ago was that you want to wait for the second candle, because just because this first candle closed above it, the second one sometimes will take it out, and that's exactly what happened. So I marked it because I wanted to see, like, this is where I would have gotten in. So I marked my 40-40 to see what would have happened, and as you can see, look, it would have gotten stopped out. So I'm assuming now that it will go up. So I may get in this position, but we'll wait and see. But I really just want to show you that. Okay, so I got in this position. I only did it for 2 contracts, so I did it as a limit order. So we're gonna wait and see what happens here. Unfortunately, I got stopped out here. I was pretty confident that it was gonna do what I wanted it to do, just because, well, pretty confident because I thought it was probably gonna be another ICC. Like, this was the indication, this was gonna be the correction, it was gonna continue upwards. Hey, we'll see, it probably still could be. But again, I got in for my 40, I got in right here, and it didn't work out, so I'm now up only $120 for the day, so a little bit below my 50K. But yeah, I have a feeling that draw a circle over here too. I wonder, I'm gonna draw a circle here too. Just, I'm always curious to see what happens after I come out of a trade. I stopped out. So a yellow line there. And I'm gonna keep this where it is so I remember where I went in. My tape probably stop loss. Alright, so I just wanna monitor that and see what I could do differently next time, or if this was just, a one-off thing. I wonder if I should have drawn my square. Let me see. Remember I was telling you about the square. So with the square, my stop loss would have to be like down here somewhere. And that was a risk I wasn't planning on taking today. But I wonder how far it did go, or it would go. Okay, so that was the last trade of the day for me. So, okay, I'm down $50. Nothing crazy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.